Yeah, I don't know how, but I forgot to record Fin of the Week. And there's a Brightney on this floor. That's fine. Actually, you can have that one. And I can have this one. I already done most of the quests. I just gotta do the encounter Twisted Fin 3 times quest. Also, getting Brightney is unfortunate. Because, Brightney is not uncommon, and so is Fin. Also, we got a Toodles on the first floor, and Toodles is uncommon. We also got a T-Gain, and T-Gain's not uncommon, so that's really unlucky that we get 3 uncommons and it's not Fin, and I'm pretty sure it's Fin Day, so... Of course you took a hit. At least the machines decrease with the less tunes there are. Yeah, unfortunately, we started with 8 players. We had, like, 2 Eclipses and 1 Pebble. And, yeah, they all died before floor 3, which is really, really sad, honestly. Especially when the 3 Fins somehow do better. And they also were all at 3 HP. This includes me, too. Yeah, there was also a V, and they left. Are you at 1? Oh, you were at 2, you're fine. How do you get hit by... Oh, wait. You get hit by Poppy, not Brightney. If it was Brightney, I would say how, because... Well... Come on, Brightney is, like, really easy to see in Blackout, so, like, how can you possibly... I hit a great on that. Unfortunately, Fin has kind of low stamina. What are you doing? But thankfully, he's got kind of high skill check. Something is fishy. Okay. I can do it, you. Of course, we lost another guy who just left. That's matchmaking for you. Not half, 75% of the entire team died before floor 5. That is really, really sad. Thankfully I got good luck with the band-aid. But, like, it's not gonna matter, especially when I'm trying to get Fin. Ico Leak, whatever. Experiencing an Ico Leak is one of the stuff you have to do, but I already did that as Fin. As well as I managed to already get to floor 10 or whatever. From the... Hold on. Floor 10, okay. Dude, I would have laughed at you if you somehow got hit on a free floor. Cause I just saw Connie, too. But anyway, the skin I have is a skin you get for getting 100, and I somehow think doing that is somehow more impressive than trying to get Golden Fin, because even though Golden Fin looks cool, not gonna lie, apparently it looks like Toy Wonder, but, like, I don't know, I just like this Fin better, partly because I'm biased, because I like the color green, but also because getting 100 on a Flappy Bird minigame is, kind of hard. Hold on. Did he leave? He left. Oh my god. They left on a free floor. Wow. Just, wow. I am not surprised anymore. Hold on. I had to check if Connie was in the machine. Because just because it's a free floor doesn't mean you can just get cocky and all that. But yeah, everyone died on floor 5 basically, by floor 5, and that is just really sad, especially for matchmaking standards. Keep in mind, I have all 39 playable tunes, and I have the floor 50 badge. It makes me wonder, does matchmaking really matchmake, or is it just quick play? Because there's no way these people got to floor 50 and have all 39 tunes if they're dying before floor 5. And I can solo to floor 26 as V. Just buy something already. Good choice on your part, dude. Oh wait, I think this if you see, okay, if a random edit happens and like I all of a sudden like go mute in that part of the video, it's probably because I had to like edit it out because of copyright. Yeah, see, copyright's a problem. This is why I have to like adjust the volume from time to time. If I can at least get one fin, then this run wouldn't be wasted. That's a shrimpo. Ooh, pop. Give me the pop. Who's the other twisted? It's Boxton. Yeah, the 1-2 no one cares about. Yeah, like, my runs are usually very unlucky for literally no reason. Remember how I said I forgot to record my run? I was playing on PC and I was in Discord call, and I was there for like 6 hours. But anyway, okay, I was not playing Daniel's World the whole time. I played one Daniel's World run, and I gave up on floor 13 because Finn just wouldn't spawn. I was really unlucky that run too, because Razon Dazzle spawned on one floor, Shelly spawned on one floor, Goob spawned twice, Squirm spawned once, Blot spawned once, and T-Gain, I already said T-Gain spawned twice, didn't I? If I didn't, what else he did? Yeah, the T-Gain, Razon Dazzle, they are uncommons. Goob and Squirms, and Blot, they are rares. And Shelly, she's a main. Yeah, and it was Finn day, and I didn't get a single Finn spawn. What Quell should do is, you know, make it so people can just, you know, force the tune they want, the twister they want to spawn. Oh yeah, also Boxing is just being a dumb boxing guy that never learns. See, that's 3 times he just continues to go my way. Okay, Shrimpo's that way, so I can immediately make my way to the last machine. It's a treble machine, so that's good. Because Finn is relatively fast. Okay, not really, because he's only got 3-star speed, but he's fast when he successfully does a machine. You can't see me, right? Okay, well, you're cheating, so, yeah. And I would just juke you because you're bad. Give me my stamina back. And then he's still cheating. When you learn, you can't hit me. You're just too bad at the game to hit me. Yeah, stupid noob. Yeah, proceed to walk the wrong way, so I make you a stupid noob again. This map needs a rework. It's too small. I thought he was going to turn around again and try to be a dumb noob again. Boxton's camping. Is he going to turn around? Okay, no, he doesn't. I would have been so mad if he did, because that's definitely camping at that point. He's over there. He's still not camping, thankfully. Shrimpo's camping. Which, Shrimpo, when you learn to go all the way to the fake Ellie, you should know better that nothing interesting is over here. You failed again, and it's just sad that you keep trying. Like, stop trying. You can't win. You can't hit anyone. You are trash. Stop trying to go the same way over and over. Have you ever heard of the definition of insanity? Expecting a different outcome? You won't get a different outcome. Give up. If I was you, I'd give up. I know a losing battle when I see one. And this is easy for me. I've seen multiple videos about how poorly designed Danny's World is, like stat rise and wise, and Shrimp was gonna try and fail again because he didn't learn his lesson for the definition of insanity. Tapes is the only thing that's useful because rehearsals is because Finn has a passive ability and I do not need first aid for 3 reasons. 1, I have 3 hearts. 2, I have a medkit. 3, I have a band-aid. The tapes are useless because, well, I'm soloing now, so tapes are basically just kind of just freebies now. And there's a Brightney again. Keep in mind, Thin Day and Brightney is an uncommon. How do you see me? Oh wait, that's not Brightney who sees me. Yeah, it is actually. I think Brightney has increased detection range and attention span during blackouts. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure she does. Except the problem is he's the easiest twisted during blackouts. And not during blackouts, because he's glowing in the dark. Oh yeah, by the way, both blackouts were caused, not naturally, but by Brightney. Also, I saw the minigame, which involved the new machine, which is why I didn't want to do it, because I would have ended up re-emoting it. I already know there's a Brightney. Where's the other Twisted? Is that another machine, or is that the same one? Look at Finn's pet. I don't know his name, I'm sorry. I do feel bad for anyone who's bad at Flappy Bird, because imagine trying to do this machine on a dial floor. And yeah, he does really bad at Flappy Bird. Yeah, skill checks, at least it's like based on timing. Except for when you get the treadmill machine, which all you gotta do is just tap the screen really fast, which is not hard at all. But this one is not really based on timing, but it's rather based on skill, which I know it's called skill check, which is kind of just, you know, there to check your skill. And I did say skill check is the skill issue. Who else is on this floor? I already know there's a Brightney. I still don't know who the other Twisted is. It can't be Finn, because he would have left puddles. It could be Roger, actually, or Connie. But then again, that's another uncommon that spawned in that wasn't Finn during a Finn day. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a brush up. Brush up. What the heck took you so long to find me? You have increased detection range. How do you take this long to find me? I don't understand what took you. Who's what? Oh yeah. Okay. For once, your range actually does something. Dead end? Yeah, dead end. Whatever, I'll get my stamina back up. This map, it sucks during blackout because, it's a big map, and pretty much any Big Mac... any... I said Big Mac. Any big maps suck during a blackout. Unless you're playing as V, of course. I think I already visited all the outer sides of the map. I know. Okay, like, I'm worried about getting hit, but, like, come on, I have a bandit and a med kit. Just take the L. I'm telling myself to take the L by take the hit. See, every time you jump, the, fish just... Oh, I thought I hit the seaweed. I thought I failed the skill check. And you're gonna try to camp and fail? That is just sad. Trying to camp and fail. Okay. And then you tried again, and again, you failed. This map sucks to get a blackout in. Every map feels like a maze. The blackouts. At least on the smaller maps, You don't have to like do that much of muscle memory brain power. Yeah, I'm sure that stealth is gonna be very helpful in soloing. Jawbreaker sucks. It's almost never been there for me. When you get the stealth, you just groan. Like, I miss the other candy that I'm not gonna mention, because like, at least the name, like, I get why it was removed, but at least the name gave you an idea of what it does, and at least since it was 10 seconds long, you know, if you got stealth, it wouldn't be that bad, since it was also an uncommon instead of a rare. But like, every time I get a Jawbreaker, if I get stealth, which is a 1/5 chance, that's a wasted candy that basically just was so useless that gumballs would have probably been more helpful in that scenario. Because at least a 10% movement speed for 5 seconds is better than getting a 50% stealth while soloing. Yeah, gumballs are better than Jawbreaker if you manage to get stealth on a Jawbreaker while you're soloing, and that's really sad. Also, Brightney 3 times on Fin Day. I think Quell needs to nerf the rare spawns and buff the uncommons. Or nerf the main spawns and buff the uncommons. Because Quell did buff the rares, and a lot of people got mad at it because, well, getting to floor 100 is almost impossible now. And then you're gonna try and fail because you're dumb. You're gonna try and fail again because you're dumb. Like, give up. I always win, you always lose. Am I even... Dude. I'm not even trying to pick up tapes, and I have almost 400. Maybe I should take a hit on purpose, just to get rid of the band-aid, because it's taking up space. Yeah, pro tip, don't have like 3 medkits, otherwise, you know, you're just holding on to something that might not even happen. What I mean is, like, you might, like, not ever get hit, so you're kind of just hurting yourself by having heals, because when you have a medkit inventory, technically you don't have an item there until you get hit. Did all the machines just spawn on one side of the map? Okay. I better not. Am I lagging? If I'm lagging, I think it's because of the dumb notifications. But yeah, I'm gonna get to floor 12. And then, no, floor 13, because floor 13 is when 3 twists spawn. Why do so many people keep posting? Like, YouTube's not everything, bro. I mean, yes, I could just turn off the notifications, but, like, I'm not that type of person that does that. I just have everyone's notification just turned on for some reason. Yeah, I am lagging. Hello? I can't check my lag because I got unlucky with the skill check. Can't check my lag because I got unlucky with the skill check. Can't check my lag because I got unlucky with the skill check. This game hates me. Okay, now I can. Yeah, my ping is looking kind of bad, honestly, at the moment. I mean, look at it, it's yellow. Oh, it's the GPU and the CPU, but why? Like, don't tell me that the Fin update made it worse on lower-end devices. Because my game was running... Oh, no. No, I'm not feeling gutsy or... Especially if I'm lagging. If I'm lagging, and... No, it's not worth it. It's not. Two, 1. I don't know why. I feel like leaving the moment I get Brightney a 4th time. I can guarantee you it's not Brightney Day. That's a good machine spot. I'm gonna try to view remote a bad. That's a bad machine spot. You wanna use your view remote statistically. Yeah, statistically. don't just use it on the first machine you see. If you see like in a razzle dazzle circle or in a typically bad machine spot, which is a machine spot that's usually up in the open or a machine spot where you're getting it cornered, that's when you remote the machine. This is also why Val would be really helpful, but Val is the rarest item in the game, and honestly, I don't think it should be a Dania exclusive item. Especially since, well, the Val, out of all the ultra rares, the Val is probably the worst one, or the second worst one. Eject buttons are the best one, for reasons. Smoke Bomb, while it's really bad, at least it was indirectly buffed when the Squirm got added in. Oh yeah, it said I was supposed to get hit or whatever. Oh, it's Poppy and Box 10, so it's just the starters this time. I ate 2 protein balls. Look how fast my stamina goes. My stamina goes up like it's nothing. Oh yeah, by the way, the mini game, depending on what fin skin you have equipped, is, you know, depends on what the fish, you know. I argue this update is somehow the best update Dania's World has done so far, not including the dial update or events. But yeah, if you don't include the event or the dial update, this update was probably the best update in Dania's World history so far. Well, I don't know if. Well, actually, I started playing during the Connie and Louie update, so I think maybe the Sprout or Shelly update was actually better, but whatever. I wasn't there for those updates, so. Where's the last machine? Oh, there it is. It's in a bad spot. Well, actually, it's not that bad of a spot, because there's enough room to loop around the Twisted. And they don't exactly have the easiest way to spot you. Oh yeah, also in case you didn't know, they buffed speed. They buffed Finn's passive ability. It used to give him a 33% speed boost. They buffed it so it gives him a 35% speed boost. Yeah, that 2% speed boost will definitely help out. Ooh. I got a smoke bomb. Yeah, at least smoke bombs you can find. You have to buy the valves or get lucky by gambling. And all it does is complete one machine, which, while it's really helpful in the earlier floors, it effectively doesn't do very much on the later floors, especially when there's 20 machines. There's no way the Ico leaks is making my game lag. I don't know how in the world I'm ever gonna get to floor 100 when soloing. Like, I'm thinking about playing as Brightney, but like, because at least Brightney has, you know, decent extraction and mobility, and that stealth doesn't matter at all. And she's basically the hard counter to Blackouts. But the main problem for Blackouts, in my opinion, is just trying to find the machines, which is why I want to play as V. But V is a main, so she has 2 HP instead of 3, so medkits lose half of their viability. And also because V is just slow in general. I also want to play as T-Game because, you know, she can just heal. But like, you know, T-Game isn't really the greatest at like survivability either. And the hard problem, the problem again is the Blackouts. There's two. I'm gonna end the video when I either a Finn spawns, and I die to him, or B when I get to floor 13 and I notice no Finn spawn. And then if no Finn spawns, I'm gonna show you what day it is for the Twister to spawn, because I'm certain I saw it yesterday, and it's still pretty early to the day, only 11:46 p.m. for me. And so there's still a few. Hold on. Yeah, you want to try that again? Then she just takes a U-turn for some reason, which is strange. Can't run that way because Brusher's camping. Tape. 400 tapes. It's only 410. Jeez, calm down, tapes. Oh, by the way, you get less tapes now if you're soloing because you have to complete less machines when you're soloing. And you get, I think, 10 tapes every time you complete a machine. I don't know why people think Roger should get 20 tapes for completing a machine. No, he should not. That 20 tapes is useless. Maybe if he was passively able to... Maybe if he had the ability to give tapes, then that would be useful. I'm surprised there's no tune that can do that yet. Just pay 100 tapes to give 100 tapes to someone. You know? They have to pay 100 tapes to use their ability, and when they use it, the tune they're giving tapes to gets 100 tapes. It would, Penny Pincher, well, I'm getting another useless, card, because, once again, practice does nothing because passive ability, and assuming that I know when to run to the elevator in panic time, that's not gonna be a thing. So yeah, now I got almost 500 tapes on floor 11. Wow. What Quell should do is make the TV. Quell should do something with the TV, like she said she would. Like maybe make it so you can pay 100 tapes to force a common to spawn, 200 to force an uncommon to spawn, 300 to force a... Oh, look, another uncommon! And it's not Finn! And it's Finn Day! 4 uncommons! Well, 5 because, well, 6 because, this is the second time T-Gain spawned, and Brightney spawned 3 times already, and, Toodles was on one of those floors. And yeah, I already told you about the whole Shelly spawning last game on Finn Day. You know, all that. You know, Squirm spawning, Blot spawning. Yeah, all that shenanigans. Goob spawning twice, and they're rares. 1000 spawning, T-Gain spawned twice, you know, yesterday. I need to see the fish jump. Yes. That's what the fish is thinking right now. It says you win. I wonder what happens if you win and then you immediately die. Do you immediately lose and after you win and then the machine fails? Imagine it did. That would be really funny. Oh yeah, also, I think T-Gain needs a nerf in her speed because for some odd reason she's slightly faster than the average Twisted. Which is stupid because her gimmick is to steal tapes upon hitting you, not be faster like the average Twisted like Yada is. Also, her tape steal ability is kinda bad because, well, it's only because she's so easy to avoid getting hit, and when you do get hit, like, she either doesn't take very much tapes because you were already low on tapes, or she takes away a lot of tapes, but since you already have a lot of tapes, that tape steal ability does almost nothing. You know what? I'm gonna get hit by T-Gain for 2 reasons. 1, so I can get rid of this band-aid, and 2, so I can show you just how bad the tape steal ability is. Hold on, let me do it this way. She only took like 100. Dude, I can still buy like 3 med kits. That is just sad. Like, if you're playing as Sprout or Ginger, I understand it'd be completely very devastating. Same with T-Gain. But, like, not Blot because he only has to pay 10 tapes for his ability. 10 tapes. 10. almost done with this machine. 30 minutes. It took me 30 minutes to get to floor 12. Well, actually, no. It's been like 40 minutes because I recorded the video late on floor 4. But like, jeez. Ooh, on. Ooh, box of chocolate. Almost have 300 tapes, by the way, and that was also after T-Gain stole tapes from me. Yeah. Very useless ability, T-Gain. Rework T-Gain. Let's have T-Gain of the week. Or Razzle Dazzle of the week, so you can rework Razzle Dazzle's ability. Not Roger, please not Roger. Roger's not fun to play as, and no one cares about Roger. No one plays as Roger for fun. They only play as him to get the research. No blackout? Because usually this map loves to do blackouts on me. I'm not kidding. I bet you guys get blackouts a lot on the gift shop map too. Hello? Where is everyone? Yada? I don't see Yada. Flutter. Flutter? Oh my gosh. Flutters are rare, by the way. Also Fin Day, and rares are supposed to be less common than uncommons. Yeah. This game needs to do better, or Quell should actually do something better when it comes to finding solutions. What if I just use the air horn? No, don't use the air horn. Not yet, at least. I'm just gonna view him up the machine. That's a cheat code. Did no one hear that? Did I just... Actually, I was gonna say, did I waste that air horn? But, like, it's not really a waste when you use the air horn and it gives you tapes. I am wondering, what happens if you're playing that game as the other tunes? They put a lot of detail into Finn, and honestly, Finn was a lot better than Spot of the Week. I'm starting to think that devlog in April really was a PR stunt. I mean, no, think about it. It's called Tune of the Week, but it took a month to get Finn of the Week. Because we got the machine update, the V-Mail update, and then we also got the Chaosverse collab update, part 2. Which a lot of people are mad that the machine update should have been with the V-Mail update. Instead, we just got 3 pointless weekly updates. Well, 2 technically. Okay. There's a Flutter and a Yada. What's taking so long to get spotted by just one of them? Well, I mean, Flutter, like, the reason why Flutter's annoying is because Flutter, well, they spot you non-stop. To be fair, that only really happens on smaller maps, and this map is actually relatively large. Like, I didn't even know who the wizards were until after I picked up the capsules. Which way you going, Yada? Is it just me, or is Yada so slow with her walk animation? And so fast on her run animation for some reason? I don't know why the twisters also kind of just feel faster when I'm playing as Finn. Finn is not slow, he's got 3-star speed. And I'm using Pink Bow, which increases that speed by 7.5%. They didn't nerf Pink Bow, right? No, they better not. Especially since people say how, you know, people keep ranking Dog Plus at S tier, even though that's... You see what? Hold on. Flutter tries and fails because she's so bad she should just give up. Please, hurry up. Hurry up. Thank you. Moving so fast I might get hit. Where's the last machine? Yada's over there. There's this last machine. Try playing this game on PC after you play it on mobile. The timing will feel off for some reason. Like, hitting skill checks, the circle skill checks is really easy for me on mobile, but then it's hard for no reason on PC. I really don't know how that's the case. And then the regular skill checks are easier for me on PC because, well, because it's really easy to fat finger the button to press the skill check when you're on mobile. That's why I hold it. Where did I put my fish hooks? Just do not give me a blackout. I'm not doing times up, it's not worth it. Especially since I'm trying to do Fin of the Week. If it's not Fin, I'm just gonna leave and then... Let me... Flutter again. Fin weak, by the way, and she's a rare, and Fin's an uncommon, and uncommon spawn more often. Brusha, you're a common, you don't matter. Brusha, I already... Okay. Flutter, I already picked your capsule. Oh my... Okay. Who's the other Twisted? It's Connie. Connie is an uncommon, by the way. Also, remember that free floor I got? Yeah? Where I got Connie and Roger? They were uncommons too! Told you. I told you. It was Fin Day. How? How? Tell me how it's Fin Day. Fin's an uncommon. I get Connie twice, Roger once, T-Gang twice, Flutter twice, and all that BS, and Toodles once, and then yesterday I get Shelly once, and then I get Squirm once, Blot once, Goob twice, and T-Gang twice, also Brightney 3 times today too, all commons, rares, and mains, and I don't get Fin one single time when it's Fin Day. Quell, buff the chances now. Buff them. Buff them. Triple it, quadruple it, something, because I don't think it increases the chances. It doesn't. There's no way it does. But yeah, good luck trying to encounter the freaking Twisteds. That's it for this video. Bye.